Let's see here. Hello, friends. Long time no see. Holy crap. So, um, hi, Amy and Crystal. Hello. So, last week was my kids' spring break. So, usually I always take off those long breaks with them. And so that's why we didn't have a live last week. And I'm sorry that I forgot to post that, there wouldn't be a live today. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see you guys. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Aunt Lana. Aunt Lana is watching. She probably won't say this, but she can do what I can do. It's probably where I got it. Okay. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Lucinda. How is everybody? Oh, I missed you guys. So this is the first live I have done in my new house, and I am so excited and happy to be here. We're finally starting to settle in, and Matthew and my mother have been so amazing helping get things in here and helping me get things sorted out. And I got some good news. I got on some new medication to help. They figured out what I have is called HPT, parahypothyroid. And oh, hi, Renee. I just love seeing everybody hop on here and say hi. It just makes my day. Anyways, they found out I was producing enough calcium for about 10 people. And that calcium was going into my organs, my everywhere. And it was really starting to cause major issues with me. It was starting to harden up like calcium does in your organs and stuff. And so I'm on a new medication that's hopefully going to help remove all that extra calcium and get me back to normal. And I'm already feeling a little bit better. So yeah, okay. Well, I know you're not here to listen to me. You want some cards. So we're going to pull for the letter S today. That's the special letter. So if you have the letter S in your first or last name, or the situation that you're wanting to pull cards for has to do with the letter S in some way, whether it be a location, maybe do you want to move there, another person, work, anything like that. If it can connect heavily to the letter S, feel free to use those cards today instead of our 1, 2, 3 pull. However, we got some pretty strong cards today, so I'm super excited to see how they fit in with you. Okay, so here we got 1, 2, and 3. Remember, they're always backwards for you guys because I can't ever remember to go backwards. So it's 1, 2, and 3. Just pick which one you feel pulled to the most. And here in a few minutes, if you're new here in a few minutes, we will interpret what the card says for you, okay? When you're doing this, make sure you're using your intuition and always go with the very first one that you pick. I have always had an issue with picking a number and then 2 seconds later I second guess myself, so I pick the other number, and then when I read that card, I'm like, oh, that one made more sense. Go with the first one. Go with the first one. Hello, Jacob. Hello, Bobby. Hi, Lori. Hi, Tasha. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Jody. Hi, Misty, the hair diva. She is joining us today. Hi, Cindy. You are so sweet. Thank you for all your comments. I just love you. I miss you. Hey, Cindy, FYI, I'm coming to St. Louis for the first time ever at the Funny Bone, and it's on my birthday weekend. So if you are going to be anywhere near the St. Louis area on May 27th, you have to come to the Funny Bone, which is sure to be like the craziest, funniest show we've ever done, because if you don't, you're going to miss out. So there you go. It is May 27th at 3 o'clock. And there will be a bar, so there's drinks available. Although maybe 3 o'clock is too early for some of you guys to drink. I don't know. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Make sure you pick 1, 2, or 3. Put it in. Hi, Jessica. Put it in the comments. And then we have our own special cards for you S's, okay? So if you have a first or last S name, no way, that's crazy, Cindy. ESPN. Get it? Instead of ESP, ESPN. Okay. Lame jokes. That was a joke my grandpa used to make. He'd say, you got that ESPN going. All right, so while we're waiting for people to hop on and pick their cards, and again, 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to go over a couple things that we have coming up soon, and then we will interpret for you. Gosh, I missed you guys. I know it's only been 2 weeks. The week before last, I wasn't feeling very well, so we just did the pictures. And then this past week, like I said, I was on spring break with my babies, so there was no live then. So it feels good to be back. Okay, remember 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to put these down for a minute just so that I can talk to you guys. So like I just said, May 27th, I'm super stoked about that one because it's at the Funny Bone, and I just think that that's going to be so funny. Anyways, and then Metaphysical Masters is a class that myself, my dear friend Holly, who is known as the Crystal Crone Mama, she knows everything about crystals and stones, and she will be here able to break those things down for you. The purpose of this class is all about manifestation and learning how to get what you want in life easier, working smarter, not harder, through manifestation and the law of attraction. There will be 4 teachers at this class, myself included. I'll be teaching my manifestation class that breaks down the steps that you need to be able to get things like your dream home, or your boyfriend, or one boy and one girl. I could go on and on and on all day about the things that I've successfully manifested. Anyways, also, Sherry Perry will be here. She is incredible. You do not want to miss a class with Sherry Perry. The way that she teaches the power of words and using words is like mind-blowing. And then Chantel Renee, my best friend, and the one that wrote Aligning with the Divine. It's an amazing book if you haven't read it. I've read it several times. Okay. So that will be on May 13th. And the cool thing about that class is it will be right here in my new house. So if you are interested in that, I think it's $2.99 or $1.99. I can't remember how much it is. But you can get tickets on Eventbrite. The St. Louis tickets, you have to go through the Funny Bone to get those. But I can post that link if I remember after this. And then the 4-3 Zoom show for April 3rd has sold out completely, but we do have one more coming up on April 21st, and there are a few tickets left for that. Those are only $25 because it's Zoom, and it's super fun. We just did it, and I don't know why I ever quit doing Zoom, so I loved it. But that will be April 21st. And then, oh, my lights are flickering. And then, let's see, my next hometown event has sold out as well, but we do have another one, and there are like 6 tickets left for the April 29th home event. That's always 25 people or less, so your chances of getting a message are much bigger, and it's just wholesome, you know, smaller group. I have had a lot of people asking if we... oh, Haley, that's so awesome, going to both Zooms. Well, I hope you enjoy it. It's a hoot. It's fun. We have had a lot of people asking about what I posted the other day, which was a teaser about something that I'm going to start doing, and I cannot wait. It's called Wine and Spirits. It will be an event with 10 people or less. At least I think we're going to be doing 10 people or less. So it's going to be really, really great for people who have a family and they want to get a family reading, or, you know, bachelorette parties, those types of things. So that will be here. It will be, we'll have a wine fountain. Thanks to Matthew. He bought me a fountain. So we will have a wine fountain. And yeah, some appetizers and finger foods, and then we'll bring spirit through, and it's just going to be awesome. So, okay, let's get to it. If you were card S, you have 2 cards, okay? You got the giraffe, which talks about the fact that you can already see what's about to happen. You already know what's going to happen right now, okay? So if you're wondering, how do I navigate through this? What do I do? They're telling me between these two cards that you either have a situation that is about to happen or has already happened or is in the midst of happening. And you're going to need to seek out some intellectual individuals, some people that can help you quickly solve this issue. I hate getting this card. It's the Prince of Winter. The only reason I hate getting it is because it makes me feel like I can't do it all on my own. And I like to do everything all by myself. And that's probably one of the hardest lessons I was sent down here to learn, was to ask for help. And so this card is basically asking you to ask for help. There's going to be some sudden, unexpected changes about to come. You already probably know what the outcome of those changes are going to be. However, you will still need help. You need to talk to someone who has a better idea of what's happening. Okay? Make sense, my S's? Okay. So if you picked card number 1, it's one of my favorite cards to get, the Strength card. It's kind of a bittersweet card because this card is all about finding the grace and inner strength that you have within you, but it's also about showing kindness in situations that are really, really hard to be kind in sometimes. So this card is all about testing your ascension level, how far you've gotten so far in life. Can you just walk away from people that piss you off? I'm not very good at it. I'm working on it still. But that's where meditation comes in, peace. We want peace. We don't want to stir the pot. The power of forgiveness is incredible, and it is one of the hardest things to master. But if you can master that, you will walk through life much easier. Okay, so if you picked card number 1, keep in mind that there's going to be a challenge that arises that's going to ask you or expect you to reply to it or to whomever is causing the issue with kindness and thoughtfulness and respect, and most importantly, forgiveness. So get ready for that one. It's an opportunity for your soul to grow, okay? All right, number 2. Who picked number 2? All right. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. That's the very first sentence in that card. And I don't always read the sentences. Usually I will just pick whatever my intuition is pulled to and how to interpret the card. In this situation, for me, the first sentence says it all. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. So you are being asked to step forward, clean the slate, get rid of everything that didn't work before, and start fresh. This is your chance to kind of walk away from all the negativity and the frustrations that was in your life presently, that's causing issues. And this card is basically asking you to step back and reevaluate everything that has been going on. What serves you? What doesn't? What causes more issues for you than it's worth? That type of situation. So sitting down and understanding your life's purpose is going to play a big role in this particular card. You see my kitty cat back there? If you have been struggling with feeling like you don't have a purpose or you can't figure out what your purpose is, and this is something I've been talking about a lot lately as far as purpose goes, for you card number 2ers, one of those things that you can do if you're wondering, why am I here? What am I here for? What's my purpose in life? Step back and look at the wounds that you have inside. Look at the wounds that you've accumulated over the years, and then fix them. Fix yourself, heal yourself, and then teach other people with those same wounds how to heal them. That's your purpose. It's that easy. So you've already went through it more than likely. You've already done the shit. You've already, come through the mud into your own, and you've been able to move on and forgive. Now teach that to somebody else. That is your purpose, okay? Dig a little deeper, number 2s. They're asking you to understand yourself as well and release harsh judgments from the present. I know a lot of people will sit here and they'll say things like, well, my mom was an alcoholic, so now I am. That's all my mom's fault. None of that's your mom's fault. It's not. I've seen, homeless people turn into amazing lawyers. I just watched something about that not long ago. So if they can do that, you can do that. If people who have horrific backgrounds that are allowing it to currently affect them still, they're blaming it on that, it's time to bust out of that. It is time to step back, review what hasn't worked, review how you have influenced the issues that are in your life and how you can fix them, and then use that as your life's purpose, okay? Also, for some reason, I think 20 is important for you guys. Well, for some reason, it's pretty freaking obvious. It's on the top of the card. But that doesn't always come to me that way. You know, with 11, I didn't really feel the importance behind the numerology of that card. But this one, I'm picking up on 20, 20, 20, 20. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Okay. If you were number 3, do I have any number 3s here? I don't see any 3s. Oh, Brenda. Hey, Brenda. It's been a long time. Brenda. Okay. Marcia. All right, so if you pick number 3, you picked the Chariot. And I'm also feeling pulled to 7 in this card, to bring out the numerology in it. This card is all about, so make sure that you're looking at 7 weeks, 7 days, July, the 7th of a month, that type of thing in connection with what this card could mean for you, okay? This is all about the success. The Chariot is an incredible, incredible card. But the big thing is, the success does not come without some serious dedication and self-discipline. So if you're wondering, why haven't I gotten what I've been trying to manifest? Or if you're walking around in life wondering, why have I not gotten what it is that I want most in life, chances are that it's because you haven't put in enough time and dedication, effort, and self-discipline. That's the most important thing. I always say, rely on self-discipline, do not rely on motivation, because none of us are going to have the motivation to make those changes. You have to rely on self-discipline. But what the great thing about this card is if you have already gotten to a point where you feel like you've been dedicated, you feel like you have been nothing but self-disciplined along the line, that reward is coming very, very, very soon. If you haven't been that way, they're asking you to get that way so that you can get that reward soon, okay? Chances are you're also going to be in the spotlight for something, whether it be because of this relationship that might be coming for you, or because of the job level up that you might be getting. There is a potential for some sort of spotlight with number 3. So keep that in mind as well. What I love about this is you can see the fairy woman, and she's using her dragonflies to fly her chariot, but it looks like she has worked her ass off to get behind there, to get where she's at, and to get what she deserves, okay? And you can read right there, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. That's an amazing card to get, number 3s. So you've got something good coming. And I know, personally, Brenda, you work your ass off, so that could be what that's about. Okay, I'm going to try to read through some of these comments real quick, okay? Because it has been so long. That was my arm. It has been so long since I've been able to connect with you guys. Oh my goodness. Wowza. You guys are so fucking cool. I'm so blessed to have you. Okay, so let's see. Hello, Cottage Soda Shop and Curvy Boutique. Let's give them a shout out. Where are you at, the Cottage Coffee, Soda, and Curvy Boutique? I love this. If the Curvy Boutique has something to do with curvy, luscious ladies and clothing, I love it. Even if it doesn't, still sounds cool. But I want to give you a shout out because thank you so much for joining us. That's awesome. Haley, you said you're going to 2 Zooms. That's just freaking awesome. It is like going to a group reading. Spirit, well, yep, thank you for explaining that. I appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, and let's see. Okay. Yes, thank you, Rochelle. I'm so grateful. Like I said, I'm already feeling some differences, some slight differences. Oh, Brianna has joined us. So Bree is now going to be assisting me, whether she likes it or not. While she does have a full-time job, she's the one. So she is on here. Hello, Bree. Hello, Bree. You will probably see her in the Kirksville, Moberly, even, St. Louis, Hannibal, Columbia, those types of places. So yeah, all is well. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sorry that I forgot to post that I wasn't going to do a live last week. things got kind of crazy and I was with the babies, and it was about 2 o'clock in the morning Thursday when I realized I forgot to post something, and I was laying in bed and I was like, shit, should I post something now? No, my people are cool. You guys are fucking awesome. All right. I am so, oh, I wanted to tell you one more thing before I get off here because I'm super excited about it. Last night, the book went to the editor. So we're one step closer. It's out of my hands at this point, and I am so freaking excited. I cannot wait. We don't have an expected date yet for when it will be out and published just yet, but it probably will most likely be 2023. So that's something exciting to look for. I will also tell you we haven't posted ticket sales yet for the Quincy, Illinois Hannibal event, but when we do, I have a special surprise in store for you. So I think that will be extra cool. When you buy your tickets, it will definitely be worth it. All right, you guys, I am off of here. Gonna go get the babies. I love you so much. Thank you for following. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your loyalty. I'm just forever blessed by you. Okay, we'll see you. Have a good one.